Hello, how are you? Funny to see you here, back on my YouTube channel, watching my videos. Unless you're a subscriber, and you enjoy these videos, which you're going to if you're not a subscriber, and I'm probably gonna extort you for money until you subscribe. Don't worry, by you clicking on this video is how I'm going to find your address. I'm just kidding. That must have been really convincing, because yeah, I'm very good with persuasion and psychology and things. Not really, but in this video, I'm gonna get right to it. I just wanna explain to you why you shouldn't buy a Porsche if it's one of your earlier cars. Now, I've Rolodexed through many vehicles. I've flipped through a few as far as investment things, which I would never recommend a car as an investment, but I've bought them wholesale in a sense and then flipped them for a little bit over retail. But hey, it's arbitrage. If somebody is enjoying a car and they leave with a smile on their face and they enjoy the car for that price, I've never had someone necessarily be super disrupted or upset, disappointed in something I've given them at a certain price. It's what they are willing to pay for. You find a vehicle that somebody is willing to get rid of, motivated seller, and then you find someone who's willing to pay a little bit more, and then you just make the middle, or you don't, because you drive it and then you just eat up all of that residual. That's not the point of this video. I'm just saying I've done that, and that's why I've owned a lot of cars. The point of this video is why you shouldn't buy a Porsche. To get more into it, this is kind of serious. I have just test drove a ton of vehicles. I've stated this in a few of my videos previously. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. Not now, but after this, and subscribe down below, enable notifications. Just take this for example. This wasn't even a car I was considering buying. A C6, Z06 Corvette. I was driving one of those the other day, and this wasn't a test drive. This was just a friend of mine, and the car just, it felt loose. It didn't feel tight. And I think you know what I'm about to get into here, stutter. The performance you get from a Porsche and the practicality, as practical as you can get for a two-door car, two-seater car, two-door, two-seater, is unparalleled, in my opinion. Now, this is the entry-level Porsche. What I'm in right now, I'll show some pictures. We're in a 2008 Porsche Cayman 987.1S. It's rear-wheel drive, it's got a frunk, it's got a trunk, it's got two seats, it's got all this crazy type of space, and it has a nifty steering wheel, which isn't stock. But it also has a really amazing radio. It's got leather all throughout. It's got these snazzy little door pulls. There's glass on the windows. I'm just kidding, every car has it. What I'm trying to get at is the value you get in this car. Not even that. If there was no value, the experience you get in this car as well, again, is unmatched. It's unparalleled. And I hate to sound like a Porsche fanboy, but I'm gonna be one right now, just maybe for this video. After driving some BMWs, some Mercedes, some Audis, a 360, an F430, Gallardo, an R8, Vantage, V8, Audi R8 V8. I wouldn't buy one of them anyway. This is a 3.4 liter, it's the S. The experience you get with this, it just feels so tight and clean cut and squared away. And when I'm in all of those other vehicles that I just mentioned, and there's a few others actually as well, it just wasn't as fun for me. It killed it. Have you ever heard of that analogy? Don't go no, it's not an analogy, it's actually a recommendation. Don't go parachuting when you're younger, because nothing else will feel as fun or aggressive or adrenaline rushing, due to the fact that, well, you're falling out of a plane, you're physiologically about to die. Like, you think you're gonna die. You're dead. You don't really survive that. You might, but you don't. Like, just expect not to. 500,000 years ago, you fall off a big cliff, you caveman pancake. It's not a good outcome, unless you're like vegetabilized, and then I think I'd rather die, actually. So that just sucks. And you're scared. And you're jumping out of a plane. And it makes other things not as fun, like King to Ka, like Six Flags. If you're from New Jersey, shout it out, pound it. So what I'm really getting at is it's a fun sucker for everything else, because the car is just so damn good. I daily drive this. I have some other vehicles I drive as well. I have a few business vehicles. Some are just Honda Civic. They're cool to drive too, they're fun. But when I'm in a performance vehicle like this is actually really serious. I'm not even making a joke out of this. I really hope you don't dislike the video just because I'm fanboying, but it's so true. Get in one of these. If you're ever with me, come for a ride. It's probably a lot different when you're driving, but the way I have this set up, I'll show you. The steering wheel I have, the shift knob, everything. Every single thing with this car, let's keep the focus out right there, is just immaculate. There's so many things. Yeah, it could be faster, there could be more power, but then it wouldn't have that good weight distribution and handling. It'd be sloppy on the track, which is what a Z06 does. Another thing, C7 Z06. Probably the nearest thing to this that I would say as far as fun goes, aside from another Porsche, or something that is mid-engine. You can't beat it. You literally can't beat it. I want your opinion on what you think down below. Give the video a thumbs up, because this really says a lot about Porsche as a whole, and I've tracked these for a while. I've done some things with some race teams and whatnot, and some other driving instruction academies, driving companies, and driving experience companies too as well. And just driving those cars and seeing people's faces from either passenger or driver's seat in the cockpit, you start to put things together. But until you daily drive one of these, and you really can't comment or disagree with me until you're in that same position, daily drive one of these for a solid 5 months. Because I've put 10,000 miles on this car in the past 5 months. I bought it April 21st. Today's September 22nd, first day of fall. It is what it is. Literally, that's it. That's 100%. All I have to say about that is it is insane how much this just whomps other vehicles. You don't realize it until you drive them. You don't realize it until you get inside of them. And once you get inside of it, then you start to realize, like, wow, this shifter's kind of loose. Oh, it's not as authentic or organic. It shifts for me, or this clutch pedal feels weird, or the steering. This, you drive. You literally drive. You truly haven't driven a car until you get into some type of Porsche that you fully connect with and can engage with. And what I mean by engage with is you become an operator, not a driver. You're driving, but you are an operator. You are operating the car to drive. Does that make sense? Give me your thoughts down below. I'm gonna cut this video here because I like to make sometimes shorter videos and not have them be 45 minutes like I always do. I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever made a video 45 minutes long. But with that being said, subscribe down below, red rectangular button. I don't know, it's over there somewhere. And enable notifications. There's a bell to the side of that, maybe the right of that. That's just gonna help spoon feed you stuff. Speaking of vehicles, in this envelope I have some vital information. I hope you don't, yeah, you don't see it. Some vital information going over a deposit on the next car. For the channel. And for you all. For me as well, but for you all. So I'm just gonna put that away. If you have anybody that you think might agree with this video, share it with them. Share it on Facebook or something with all your friends. I'm not gonna make this like 47 minutes, but we're gonna cut it off now. So, right now. Now. Okay, I'll give you the actual intro, or outro. It's not really an outro, it's just me saying I will catch you later.